Good morning, guys, uh, or afternoon, or evening, whenever you are watching this. Welcome to Owlets Tarot. I'm Jason. Thank you so much for joining me, and as always, sharing your time and your energy with me. This is going to be a general collective for Leo. Leo, I hope you are doing really well today. My lovely Leos, my fierce Leos. So let's start there, because when I was meditating on your energy, this song came into my mind that I haven't heard in well over a decade, probably. It's by Ani DeFranco, and the song is called Fierce Flawless. I think Fierce Flawless. I will put the lyrics down in the comment section. I'll pin it in the comment section. Hold on one second, guys. This camera's not right. And if you hear meowing in the background, it's a kitten that I'm trying to slowly introduce into my house with Luna. Luna is 6 years old and has never been around another cat. And for the past 2.5, 3 months, I've been working with a feral stray that I've now, it's reached a point where I can pick it up and pet it and her. So I got her, I named her Dolly. I got her to the vet, Dolly, D-A-L-I. I got her to the vet, and now they're slowly being introduced in stages. So Dolly is sectioned off in the back part of my house. That doorway that you see over there leads to a hall that leads to another door that sections off the back part of my house that I don't use in the winter due to like heating costs, even though I have to have it heated right now because the kitten's in there. How did I get on this tirade? Oh, so if you hear meowing, please excuse that. Anything you need to know about the channel is down in the description box below. Thank you, as always, for sharing your time and your energy with me. It truly means the world. But when it comes to that song, Fierce Flawless, the gist of the song is a lot about internal acceptance. Seeing our part in things. It's remembering that very often we depend a lot on gaining our confidence, gaining validation based on what others think of us. And I think most of us know that that's not the way to go about things, right? That's kind of setting yourself up for failure. To always see yourself through the eyes of someone else, right? Because that uh, almost self-destructive at times unconscious technique can be very, it can be a sabotage technique. And we can very easily lose focus. Uh, yeah. Uh, Overall energy I pulled from the Citadel Oracle. And you, my lovely Leos, got the Botanist. Which is a card that there's no massive shocker here in terms of pulling this card, because they're really, during this Scorpio time and beyond, uh, depending on when you're watching this, I'm recording this during Scorpio time, there's been an energy of really beautiful creativity and authenticity taking place, while really kind of filling in the blanks, filling up the space of all that you have and uh, still are letting go of, healing from at this time. So all of that beautiful, authentic, creative energy that is swirling through the collective, not just the Leo collective. I've noticed it in all the collectives. It's really coming in, like water to fill up uh, the space that we have made by letting go of things. I don't know when this video is going to come out. So it could be all the things that you let go of during Scorpio time. So the Botanist, is a parental energy. Whether you have kids or not, that's not the point. There's an innate nurturer within you that's really beautiful and needed, Leo. Remember how important you are to the world. Remember how important you are to those around you. Remember how big you are. Big of heart, big of spirit. Some of you have done a lot of work that has really increased your capacity to it's created more patience. So good job. and like planting a seed down in the soil, and nurturing whatever it is that you've planted to fruition. In many ways, the botanist is a creator, a parent to whatever it is that you've planted, taken care of, carefully chosen the environment, nurtured, displayed patience. Have you always been such a giver, Leo? I guess the bigger question is, do you know how to receive? Do you have boundaries set in place? And then holding hands with the botanist card is, why am I saying like a fire? 5 of fire, or the 5 of wands. So, in this deck, I see that this is you setting boundaries. Okay. Or at the very least, recognizing your need to. Again, good job. And this, this last quarter moon in Taurus and this sensuality card, 2 oracle cards that I pulled for you. This is that caring for yourself. This is that self-care, that self-nurturing, that self-love that is really important to you at this time. It's going to be extremely beneficial for where it is you want to be, where it is you're headed, where it is you want, what it is you want to achieve. Now take the word sense in sensuality. How do you use your senses to feel closer to someone? And being proud of yourself, that very much ties into the themes of self-care or self-care. Often we can be extremely hard on ourselves. We can be our biggest critic. So this is about being kind, being accepting. To yourself. Now, we've got 2 majors on each side of the 5 of wands. We've got 2 big players, Justice and judgment. Hold on, sorry. So, oops. With these two here, placed where they are in the reading, ouch. With justice here, it's you're really being given a chance to solve something, or to learn something before it becomes any more complicated. Okay, so staying open to outside knowledge that resonates with you. All right, use your discernment. Is another thing that's going to be beneficial for you at this time. So this is very much about order, right? Advancing as you understand, so that nothing is too complex, nothing's too perplexing. And like I said, I do feel like, you are being given this opportunity to really get on top of things before things become too complex. And then here with judgment, it gives you another opportunity to grow as an individual, by examining yourself well, okay, I don't want to water this down, so examining less than desirable, less than stellar behavior. Yeah, we've all been there. It just, hold on one second. Yeah, I mean, just remember, it's called being human. So it's not me trying to come down on you in any way. Please don't view it that way. None of us are perfect. And it helps to look at one's missteps. Someone here is feeling ignored. And I don't know whether it's you or whether it's someone in your life feeling ignored or unheard in some way. Nine of Earth. So Nine of Pens here. Again, the self-care coming up, this idea of remembering to, rest, relax, nurture yourself. Yeah, nurturing yourself in the way that you nurture others, nurturing yourself in the way that you nurture the seeds that you plant, the seeds of success, because that's the direction where things are heading. Now, this has a lot to do with not sensuality, with authenticity. It's much easier to remain authentically ourselves when we find pride in ourselves, in our actions, and our 2 times I thought I've seen someone walk behind me on this camera. So yeah, this is definitely treating yourself the same way that you treat others, because we can be very hard on ourselves, as we already mentioned. We almost always are our worst critics. Yeah, someone here, there's a lot of negative self-talk, a lot of self-deprecating humor, but it's almost taken too far. So with this Nine of Pens, this is not, this is someone that finds themselves no longer having to struggle. There is achievement here. This is at the bottom of the deck when I pulled you guys the Botanist. Alright, and then we go to the Knight of Water, the Knight of Cups. And this is, well, it's the energy that you need to heal at this time, but don't get tied down too tightly. Don't allow yourself to get too deeply enmeshed in the waters of your feelings. It's about acknowledging, but it's about being very careful not to wallow, or else you can very quickly find yourself in an emotional rut. I'm not gonna lie, I hate this card because spiders really scare me, and these are like the most realistic looking fucking spiders. So 8 of air, or the 8 of boards, or 8 of swords here. And this is remembering your power before you find yourself too entangled in a situation. That this is you not allowing yourself to get caught up and ensnared in an emotional role that is not yours to take on. But this is you having to step back into your worker boots, put on your work cap, your work uniform. It's getting back to work on an area of yourself that is not seeing things clearly, that is seeing things in a very obscured manner. It's having self-belief drained out of you. It's questioning yourself about everything. But the good news is that you're the one that's doing it, right? It's your head that has you trapped here. And if you can step out of your head, if you can step out of any emotional rut that you allowed to form, or that you just, kind of got stuck in, this is, yes, you feeling stuck, but there is a push from Spirit to remember that you are only as stuck as you think you are. You are not truly stuck. You are not truly in danger emotionally. And there is a feeling of someone being very afraid of being hurt. This could tie back into that someone needing to reach out to somebody. Someone might not be reaching out to the other for fear of getting hurt. And then, where are we in time? Very quickly, I pulled 2 Lenormand cards, and we got the birds and the anchor, which, very intriguing. The birds, we think of something that is not anchored down, that has the ability to up and depart. And the anchor is the opposite of that, right? It's something that keeps us grounded, that keeps us pinned or in place. But I also want to call to your attention the fact that all birds in their wings, they have an anchor that anchors their wing to their body. And that anchor is what allows their wing to work. So the anchor on a bird is what allows it to fly. So just something to think about. And then also at the bottom of this deck is offerings. And when I see these outstretched hands, it makes me think of the birds. Like, I don't know if you've ever had a bird fly into your window and they become very dazed. So you go out and you hold them and allow them to get warm in your hand. And after, the days of, cracking their skull on the window wears off, then they fly away. That's what this reminds me of. So you being grounded, you having the capability to help others by being a very stable force at this time. Something that you're willing to offer. Now, maybe you're not there yet, but this is something that you will be able to offer. It will be an achievement of yours. I feel that for some of you, you feel, well, you're fully aware that there have been others that have really been there for you. And you're recognizing that someone needs you at this time to be there for them, or needs a shoulder to cry on, or needs to know that they're being checked up on. Yeah, a need for teamwork, a need to take command, and a need to keep yourself motivated and not view things surface level. You're being called to go a bit deeper with your own feelings and emotions and, light and dark, and also with a relationship or relationships. Okay, Levo, or lovely, okay, Leo, my lovely Leos. I hope that you found something within this message that spoke to you in some way. I was planning on reading from the book the Champion card, but suddenly I'm not feeling drawn to do that. I feel like everything that needed to be said has been said. So if the message resonated, please give the video a thumbs up. If you are a watcher of my content and haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I'm slowly trying to get to 500 subscribers. So yeah, I'd appreciate that. As I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, for showing your support, for showing up for yourself, for being kind in the comment section and helping me create a safe and sacred space for not only myself, but for all of us to utilize. Yeah, you are appreciated. You are seen, you are loved. Take good care of yourselves, take care of those around you, and we will talk again soon. All right, bye, friends.